What's up, industry players? What's good? Yo, what's up, guys? It's Nqobile Tembane here. You guys already know it's another week, another installment of Industry Chats, where we sit down with industry players. And yeah, today we got a bit of a big announcement. It's different vibes, different all the way.
Yes.
We've had him on the show, a few times, actually, twice, ne?
Yes, I think I've been on Market Masters.
Yes.
We shot at our offices in Pretoria.
Yeah.
And I was also part of the podcast with Scooby.
Yes, that is
so
true,
I've
guys. So we've got MJ in the building. MJ in the building, guys. MJ is now officially the new co-host of Industry Chats, and I think I'm excited, bro.
Yeah. It was quite surprise. It was quite a surprise to get a call.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I wouldn't mention if there were auditions or not. But just know that I'm here.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters for now. So no, I'm quite excited, and I'm honored to be part and parcel of this big initiative.
Yeah.
Definitely, I believe that we can take this to the next level, and I also want to acknowledge Scooby's contribution to the channel. I think I personally have learned a lot from him, and I believe that going forward, the sky is just the limit.
Yeah, that is true. That is so true. Yeah, so I don't even know where to start, bro.
We start from the beginning. We start from the beginning.
Yeah, and so you're here right now, and I think, guys, you guys can really expect a lot coming from us these next couple of however long it will be. MJ said I shouldn't limit him for the next decade or so.
Yes. I'm planning to be here for as much as possible. Years to come, decades to come. Next pandemics to come. I'll be here.
When the market goes up, when it goes down, guys.
I'll be here. CPI, NFP goes up or down, I'll be here. And please just go easy on me. I'm pleading with you. I'm one of your own. Please go easy on me, because I'm usually here as a guest. So now I'm totally in a different seat now, and obviously there's always a room for me to learn. And I'm one person that is always opening my eyes to learn. You know, whatever that the industry will offer me out there, the world of podcast is a total different game. And I'm quite excited. Yeah, so please go easy on me.
Yeah. And mind you, bro, actually this decision was also motivated by the viewers as well. Because remember, after our podcast, you were like, if you guys want me back, let me know.
Yes. And I'm here. The power of words. You know,
so true.
Yeah, it came as a joke, but I always believe in the power of words. You speak something, it comes to pass, depending on how much you believe that it come your way. You know, so for me to be there with you and Scooby, it was kind of interesting. I was like, I felt it in my heart and my spirit that, you know what, I think this is what I want to do. And the viewers have chosen me.
They've spoken.
They've spoken. Somebody, I once saw a comment where somebody say MJ for president. And maybe next year, 2024 elections are coming. Maybe we'll be doing podcasts in the union buildings.
Actually, what's funny is that I know that there's a trader who's currently trying to start his own political party. I think I don't know if it's a joke. Easy Forex. I don't know if Easy was joking or what. He's trying to run for president.
I
don't know. Or get into politics. I'm not particularly sure what. But it's always funny looking at his statuses on WhatsApp and all that. If you guys get a chance to get Easy or Easy on WhatsApp, get his number, save his number, and ask him to save, because he always posts the funniest.
It's quite interesting, because I think I don't know if I read it or I saw it on the news, where they say President Cyril Ramaphosa signed a new bill that I don't know if it was a bill or what. I kind of forgot the statement, but you don't need a political party to run for presidency, so you can come as an individual.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I might not be in particular with the details, but I think something like so. It can be easy for me to go and maybe me and Easy we can work out something.
Yeah, it's also basically something similar to the States because like they have independence and whatnot. So that's great. Yeah, so guys, MJ is here. Y'all asked for him, and we're here to give you guys what you guys asked for as well.
Definitely.
Different changes to the podcast moving forward. Some exciting guests lined up, guys. And I'm really hoping that you guys really enjoy this journey with us. But now, guys, over the past 3 days, so you guys know we shoot on Thursdays. Everyone knows that we shoot on Thursdays. Over the past 3 days, we had the very first Finance Magnates Summit here in South Africa. I think it was the first one in Africa, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it was the first.
If we're wrong, guys, please fact checker.
Fact checker Bishop.
So we had our first Finance Magnates here in South Africa, and it was really great. I got the opportunity to attend with you on Monday. How was it?
No, it was quite interesting.
Yes.
I don't know, because for me, I felt that we are now getting into a new era in terms of the trading industry.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of happy to see the unity among traders. Because it was just a unified program. There was no drama. True. Everyone was just happy to see one another, and that's one thing for me, because I think in the last few years, we as traders, we got into the space of beefing and fighting against one another, and it was not looking good for the industry. But to come in to FMAS and see how unified everyone was, from the brokerage, the traders, the business leaders. It was quite interesting, except for the fact that it was cold and it was raining that day. Rain just came from nowhere. I don't know if it came from England with the
international
guys that came with the rain
from Cyprus.
But it was nice. It was nice. It was nice to see interesting traders. Your big names were there, and I enjoyed it.
I think one person that was really interesting for me to see attend was, I wouldn't lie, it was Justin Paulson, JP
Markets. I think you took a picture with him.
I had to take a picture with him. I wouldn't lie, because it was so unexpected to actually see him there. Because I think a lot of people tend to see him as this. He's been painted in a bad light, and not to say, obviously, there's reservations about certain practices and all that, and I'm not trying to defend him in any way, but I'm just saying, guys, it was just interesting to see JP there. It's all I'm saying.
That's what you said. That's all you're saying.
It's all I'm saying. It was just interesting. And you literally had all the big names in the industry attending. Riff Wynn was talking there. We had Avramis Despotis, he was also there, and guys, there's an interview coming with him very soon. And then there was also international, a lot of local guys, like all the traders literally came out, and I think it was just the talk of the town, because I think this summit was so good. It was also so good to communicate with people, meet different brokers. Like left, right, center. You only realize that, mind you, not all the brokers that are functioning in South Africa were there, but we also had talks from guys from the FSCA on the Tuesday. There was chats from him, and guys, soon we're gonna have somebody from the FSCA come onto the podcast as well, guys, because essentially, I was talking to someone saying that the FSCA, we also need to give them a platform, because in as much as a lot has happened, so much has happened in the past. Since the JP Markets saga. Especially the introduction of the ODP license and all that, so much has happened. So I really do believe that once we can have the FSCA to also come and say something.
No. I think I enjoyed the part of different sectors that we're in. I mean, you had like online trading brokers, you had your fintech, your payments, tech companies. you had your crypto space companies. So it was just nice to see that, because they basically, or initially, what FMAS was all about was just all these business leaders just to showcase their latest developments. Yeah, and I was quite amazed with the tech that most of brokerage firms have, you know, and obviously I can't mention any other broker except one broker that we basically thought that they were the organizers, which is XM, of course. So to be with, you know, the guys that are in the management with the XM, you know, explaining what is their next move and all that, it's quite interesting, because at times we normally see things when they come or when they advertise them, but just to know about what's coming before it's even going to the market, you know, so it makes us as traders to prepare ourselves. I always say that a good trader is a trader that is always prepared to use the latest developments that the broker would have to offer.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, so you have to just look at what the broker can give you at hand, because we now live in the space of load shedding. South Africa, by the way, and I know some of you say MJ likes talking about load shedding. I'll tell you why. Because it has affected our lives so much that we always wake up planning. And it was never used to be like this.
So true.
Yeah, and for those that are thinking that this thing, maybe it's just something that is going to pass, I doubt. I doubt, because I think South African, or let me not say even South African, ESCOM can have, and I might be wrong, please.
Okay.
I might be wrong. You know, sometimes when somebody would talk about something that he read or that he knows about, it doesn't mean that it's 100% all the time right. It's just something that I know, you know, so you can correct me if you can. I think we have a great capacity. We can produce around 48,000 to 52,000 megawatts.
Okay.
And currently we are producing like 22,000 megawatts. Okay. And we have not entered into winter. We are now still in autumn, and winter, obviously people are going to utilize electricity.
Yes.
So if we are struggling with 22,000 megawatts, you can imagine in winter what's going to happen. And we are in stage 9 now, or stage 8, but they are making it as if it's stage 6.
Yeah.
So when you look at that, you just have to think of what is it that your broker can offer you with regards to that.
Yeah.
Look at the latest tech that your broker can offer. That during the time there's no electricity, what can you use? You understand?
Yeah.
I know that some brokers, they have a freezing system where you can freeze up your trade. Yeah.
Oh,
your trade can literally freeze, and you say it must be unfrozen after some hours or after a day. How interesting is that?
That's very interesting.
Yeah, so you just have to look at that. It's very interesting to be a trader without understanding what is happening in the space of trading.
Yeah. And you really are touching on such a big factor right now, and especially for guys who are running businesses as well. Because it's so true. When I wake up in the morning right now, my routine now, before I go to bed, I always make sure that I know what I'm going to do when I wake up tomorrow morning. Sure. Sometimes you'll find that it's load shedding between the hours where I wake up. I'll wake up just a little bit later because I understand that, you know, during that period right now, you know, I'm not as productive as I would be, you know, and it's kind of shifted our whole, like, bro, the way we function, you understand? The way you understand, going to bed right now, you're looking tomorrow, when do we not have electricity? When do we not have electricity for real? And I think really, and also going to the IBs as well, because you find that a lot of IBs right now, what's happening right now is that a lot of IBs will give that excuse, because a lot of businesses right now in a position to be like load shedding. You know, I was on the phone with a support system for some company the other day. Network was so horrible, and all they were saying is load shedding. And you never know if it's true or not, you know. And I really think for IBs to be ahead of the curve, for affiliates and IBs to be ahead of the curve, guys, really start implementing systems really into making sure that you are there for your clients, that you're available for your clients. Because guys, literally we're at a point right now where we're spending almost 10 hours a day without
power.
10 hours a day, bro.
It's scary. I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, I'm very scared right now because
I'm scared.
I've also had to implement different ways of functioning, of working around everything, because it's just like, because right now when you think about it, 4 hours during the day between let's say between 12 and 4, you understand during those times it's business hours. It's really, and especially times where it's business hours. I mean, I can be flexible because of the kind of job that I do, but during those flexible hours, people really need to start implementing new systems, new way, and spending a little bit more money to ensure that, hey, bro, when people talk about you and be like, regardless of load shedding, we've never heard an excuse of that guy saying load shedding this, load shedding that. And I think we're in a space right now where, traders make money, but like if your business is really making money, start making new investments, because load shedding, like you said, I also feel like it's here to stay.
Yeah. No, it's here to stay. It's going to settle. It's definitely going to settle, because if you can look at it this way, we've got elections coming next year, and I don't want to sound all political and all that. We've got elections coming next year. They will try by all means to fix this before, because they want votes.
100%.
Yeah, they want votes, but you have to also understand that you need a massive budget to fix this. And this thing has been coming for years, and they saw it come, and they're like, nah, we will see it as time goes on, you know. So you just need to adapt and overcome. And psychologically, this can affect you. I've got a 4-year-old daughter. For me, she thinks that when we are having power, something is not right. You understand? That nowadays, when I get to the shops and I don't want to buy her a toy, you know, children sometimes they get into your shop. Did he buy me this? And if I don't want to buy her something, I say no, it's load shedding. The tills are not working, you know, because I think that's a good scapegoat now, because it was COVID. Now it's load shedding. Yeah. So you go to any department, and you request something that say because of COVID. COVID, that is an excuse. Now it's load shedding. Everywhere you go, even if you see the lights are on, load shedding. So it's definitely here to stay. We just need to adapt and overcome. I know it plays a huge role in my trading career, because I like using screens when I trade. And in our office, we don't have a backup power. So at times, we trading, and you would even forget that at this particular hour, it will hit.
Okay.
And here you're analyzing, and you're going with the move, and all of a sudden all the screens, they go off. And now psychologically you can be affected, because you are watching like 6 screens or 5 screens or 2 screens or whatever, and all of a sudden it's load shedding. Now you have to now look at one screen, which is your laptop. You're already affected. Yeah, because your brain works in such a way that what you see is normally what it encodes back to you. So you know that when I look left, I'm looking at EJ. When I look right, I'm looking at Nasdaq. Now you have to put everything in one screen. So you're already affected. So at times I would normally even close my laptop and not trade when that happens, if I didn't plan for that. And so you just need to overcome, adapt, and find new creative ways to survive within the space of load shedding. When there's power, when there's no power, look for a working system, a process that can work for you. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Vote me for president. Maybe I have a solution to that.
No, that's great. So I don't know. Are we still on FMAS? We are still on FMAS, right?
Yes, we're still on FMAS. We are not in FMAS, but we're still on FMAS.
We're actually talking about technology. Actually, that's how we got to load shedding. Actually, So I think really just the talks from the different brokers. Man, one thing I can tell you is that brokers are hungry. They're so hungry. And thing is, I don't know if it's I understand everyone is hungry, but I think because you understand right now when you get there, there's a deal happening, being offered left, right, and center. Left, right, and center. Everyone's trying to offer you a new deals. Like, come this side. People are poaching. Come on. People are being poached from left, right, and center.
Nah. And how creative are they to grab your attention? Something funny happened. I was with my business partner. I think that was the time you were getting drinks.
Yes.
and you left me with my business partner.
Yeah.
Funny thing happened. I don't want to mention names, obviously. There are two guys that came from a certain broker from Spain.
Okay.
And while we were there, because we had texts, those texts that we used to come in, and they're like, "Can I? Something is funny." So they greeted us. They said, "Something is funny. Do you see that the color that is on our tag is different from yours, right?" And they're like, "Oh, we didn't even realize." And they're like, "But why is that?" And like, "We don't know." And after saying that, immediately the conversation started.
Yeah.
"Oh, so we are from this broker." And, I thought about it when we were driving back home. I said, "Oh, that was actually..." I'm sure they probably did that to 100 other people.
Yeah, selling tactics.
Selling tactics. Say, "Can I see your tag?" To start a conversation. Because, sometimes when people are approaching you to sell you something, it's kind of annoying. So I think they know.
Yeah.
And working with you, it was not nice, I gotta say. Working with you, it was not nice. And let me say this to the viewers, because literally after every second, somebody wants a picture with Nqobile. And I was sitting there like...
MJ's being dramatic,
No,
guys. He's being so dramatic.
I'm not.
No, but like on the reels, to just say this, guys. Thank you guys so much for the love that you guys
the love was amazing, man. The love was amazing.
Beyond amazing, guys. I do this for you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's for the comrades.
Yeah. We have a politician here.
Yes.
A future politician.
A future president, not politician.
Future president.
President,
yes. Like for real, guys, thank you guys so much for the love that you guys really showed me over these past 3 days. Guys, and I think it kind of gave me like motivation to like, bro, we see you, like, you understand,
we see your work,
keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing. And for me that meant so much, because like, bro, we're not here to play games.
We're
really not here to play games. We're really here to impact lives, and just hearing different stories from different people saying that, hey, look, bro, I watched this video 5 times. Seeing people take out their phones, show me their YouTube history. Like, bro, I was watching this morning. You understand? It's just like...
no, it was amazing. It was amazing.
It was so amazing. So like, on the reels, guys, thank you guys so much for the support and the love that you guys continue to show Top Traders South Africa. And because of that, we will not stop.
Amen.
We will not stop.
Yes.
Regardless of what they say, who has to say anything, we will not stop, but we will keep moving forward and getting bigger and better. And that's the only way we can go, right?
I think it deserves that.
Which one?
Yes. PPP to Top Traders South Africa. I learned, I saw how much contribution this channel has made to this industry by being with you for those few hours. Like literally every 2 seconds you just... And when you see somebody coming, you definitely know, okay, I need a picture with Nqobile. And I don't know, guys. I don't know if you don't recognize me. Not even one of you.
And that time, this man right here, that time, he's trying to downplay as well. Because, bro, and thing is, we've done so many interviews, you understand? And... the interview we did with you, it was so powerful. I don't think you probably know, people have probably told you as well, but bro, it was so impactful, because you understand, you're a teacher at heart, because you know how to break things down. And I think when I walked away from the interview, I was like, hey, like, this man made me understand certain concepts in a whole new different light. And I'm hoping that's what we're gonna get on the podcast as well. Definitely.
We bring in new energy, new juice to this educational content. Because one thing that I've learned about myself is that I always open a room to learn. Every person that I meet every day, I learn, and I try to be analytical. Funny story, when we were coming here, I was telling someone that when I was 16 years old, my brother-in-law once told me something, right? He said to me, I asked him a question. Street vendors?
Yes.
They'll be selling on the streets, and then So I asked him a question. I said to him, tell me something, do these people make money? And he said to me, MJ, for the fact that they come here every day, it means that they make money. And the answer was simple, and to me I was like, okay, it's true what he's saying. But later when I grew and got into the space of business and being a business coach myself, I understood that that answer was right for that age.
Sure.
I don't know if that makes sense. That answer that he gave me when I was 16 made sense when I was 16. But now that answer doesn't make sense because I analyze people's businesses and people go to work and people go run their businesses on daily basis and they're not making money. They're breaking even. They're not making money. Do you know that now the way things are so bad, there are people that are going to work to break even because they don't want to sit at home.
Sure.
That's how bad things are. So coming back to that, I really appreciate the, also the support, the love, and how people are learning from what I have to say. I've learned that when I hear something, I make research about it. So I don't just say, Nqobile said it, and just say it. I'll have to learn, get into it, analyze it, and try to figure out what is he coming with this? What have he all the aspects of whatever that you're saying. I need to understand where you are coming from. Every time I see something, why is that?
Yeah.
And I always say this, always have the why, because everything is a motive in life. So I'm not saying I know a lot. I know some things in trading because I'm very analytical.
Okay.
I spend most of my time not trading, but learning.
Yeah.
Because trading is not only about trading, opening positions and all that. Somebody said to me, MJ, do you trade CPI? CPI, will it go up and down? I was like, okay. First of all, what is CPI? It's like, it's the consumer price something.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, okay, fine. Before we can even go into that, CPI is the cost price index.
Yes.
So basically this thing is just to study the inflation on monthly basis. So they would usually have like a forecast. So they look at the pricing of everything like food, commodities, electricity, right? So they look at all the costing of that and they would have a forecast to say we want to reach maybe 5% or so, like the one that happened yesterday. Excuse me, the forecast was 5% and they only reached 4.9%. That's why you saw the weakness in the dollar. Right. So what made the dollar to be weak is because of they didn't reach their target, which was 5% mark. They only reached 4.9%. Right. So when you are going to talk about CPI, you are talking just basically about studying and tracking the inflation on a monthly basis. That's it. That's as easy as that.
Yeah.
There's no use to see a big candle going up. It's like, it's CPI. Some people, they know non-farm payroll, it's NFP, but they cannot figure out, get into the depth, open and dissect it. Why is NFP the way it is? What makes NFP to be what it is? What makes CPI to be what it is? Because we are always going to come with trends to sell our courses, but not being educative about it.
Okay.
So people need to understand those small things when it comes to trading. So guys, we I don't want to say much. We're going to be educative about as we go about the podcast.
Yeah, I like how MJ is like, I don't want to say much, but we're here to talk.
Oh, okay. Yes, then I will talk.
No, we're here to talk. No, actually, that's actually I got talking with some BDMs, business development managers. A lot of you, if you don't know, in the space of Forex, those are guys who go and find IBs. Those are the guys from the brokers who call you, be like, hey, come join our broker. So usually that's what they call BDMs and all that. So I got to talking with a couple of them over these past 3 days at the summit. And I think one of the topics was that, the climate of what's happening with the clientele in South Africa, especially because it's not the same anymore. Things are not the same anymore in terms of bringing in clients. It's actually gotten a bit difficult now to find quality clients. And on top of that, obviously you get the fact that a lot of BDs, business development developers have been burnt by IBs. So you find one, he goes to one broker, he's like, I want 50,000 rand. Sharp. Goes to another broker, is like, they offered me that. And it even goes as far as people even can I use the term doctoring or faking contracts on offers? Because sometimes you're going to ask for an offer letter from a broker and be like, nah, give me an offer letter. You're going to take that offer letter and let's just say they're offering you 40,000 rand a month. from 40K a month, then you take it, you put 60,000 rand a month, you go to broker B now, you get to broker B, but broker A is offering me 60,000 rand a month, whereas in actual fact, you're being offered 40K, you understand right now? So a lot of people have been so burnt by that, and I think a lot of people are getting, a lot of brokers are actually getting tired of the IBs, because what's happening is that, you can't be paying someone so much money and there's no ROI, return on investment, because the quality of clients that are coming in are no longer the same. People aren't depositing the same anymore. People aren't bringing in as much money. Deposits are low. People aren't using, because what's happening. And maybe it's part due to this podcast as well, because we're educating people, but a lot of people are being educated over time, that when they see an IB link on a bio, they just go directly to the broker. So for instance, right now, if you guys don't use the link below in the description below, it's there. So you guys are gonna see XM there, but you guys are gonna go to your own browser and go xm.com.
Yes.
And a lot of people are actually doing that right now. They're actually going around right now directly to the broker to sign up with the broker directly. And I understand, because essentially IBs are also to be blamed for that, because one day you're at that broker, next day you're at that broker, the following week you're on that broker, and there's no stability right there. And because of IBs who have just kind of jumped from like this, people got tired. So people are like, nah, I'd rather go to the broker, because we all know he's getting the IB is getting a piece of the pie, if you can put it like that, when you use the link. So when you guys use this link below, you guys know what's happening.
It's all about transparency.
Legit, it is literally all about transparency, because essentially, because you guys use the link below, XM is able to sponsor us, we're able to bring on more guests, more everything, upgrade equipment and all that, give you guys the best quality content. But I'm still on the IB chat, so it's even going as far as people, like I said, I was talking to BDMs over a few days. It's even going to as far as people, clients being like, hey, can you please remove me under this affiliate profile or this IB profile?
Sure.
It's literally going as far as that people are tired right now. It's why should I trade and you make money? And I don't know if it's mentality that's a wrong mentality or what, but people are getting educated right now, because I understand people are tired of all the trickery that's been happening right there. And I think it's, for me right now, that's very concerning right now, especially the climate that we're in right now, and especially the new guys trying to come into the game as well. Because you guys right now coming to the game and thinking the new affiliates, there's a whole new wave of new guys, new affiliates coming to the space. And what I do understand is that when these guys are coming to the space, they thinking they're going to make the exact same money that we people in our time. Can I use our time, guys? MJ is not as old as he look, mind you. He's very young. Actually, I was shocked when he told me his age. Mind you, I'm 27 this year. MJ is very close to that. Y'all will be shocked.
I'm very close to that. In people's heads, they're thinking, okay, he's 27, MJ is close to that, meaning to say he's around 25, 26. No ways. By the way, I have jumped over the 30-year mark.
Yeah, but he's very early 30s. Very early 30s.
Mid-30s. Mid-30s is a proper way of saying it. Mid-30s, I think, is a proper way of saying it.
Yeah, so just basically you understand right there is that there's just a shift in everything, a shift in momentum of clients going to different places. And I'm I don't blame people. I really don't blame people, you know.
People normally react the way, I feel like, especially Africans. Africans are smart, bro.
Yeah.
Africans, you can fool them for quite some time. But the minute they realize that you're playing jokes with them, I'm telling you, if you've been fooling them for 10 years, they are going to cover that space of 10 years in one day. Because they're going to expose you, they're going to bring you down, all those type of things. So for me, I don't see a problem when somebody is an IB, but as long as you are transparent about it. To say that, because one broker approached me, that was, I think, 2 years ago. They said to me, we want you to be our IB, right? But push your clients into trading this. because that's what we want. And I kind of had a problem with that. I said,
Okay.
but why? I said, no, we will discuss that later. Just push your clients to trade. And I remember they said they wanted my client to trade a specific instrument.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, fine. You know, if you are transparent about it and you made me learn why, then I can explain to my clientele. If it's your how you do your business, I'm not going to judge you for that. But tell me why. You can't just say, they must trade that. Tell me why. If you want them to only trade Euro USD, let me know why. I want to know why.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you are going to just take their word and tell your clients, trade Euro USD a lot, trade Euro USD a lot. Now, when they begin to experience problems, they're not going to say it's a broker. They'll say it's MJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So you just need to educate them to say, guys, my broker wants you to trade Euro USD because of 1, 2, 3. Right? And I remember I told them, so they were like, how do you trade? And I told them how I trade. I use commitment of traders and other. By the way, guys, for those who don't know, commitment of traders, I mean, COT is what we call commitment of traders. Yeah. So I said to them, I trade in a commitment of traders kind of way. Some people, they call it some smart money. It's just a lot of people having different ways about it.
People have to sell stuff.
People have to sell stuff. But if you go and make research about it, it's just COT stands for commitment of traders. So I told them that some of my clients, they trade like that. So they study the data of COT. And they're like, no, don't teach them that.
Okay.
I was like, why? I said, but you are telling them the secrets about what we do. Right? And I had a problem there. I was like, how many people? And I see this broker all over the place.
Yes.
By the way, guys, it's not XM. I repeat, it's not XM. So
yeah.
I kept on seeing that broker everywhere, and I was like, people are in trouble because they don't want people to know the truth. Some brokers, they make money out of what we deposit, and it's just the reality of things.
Yeah.
So let me just break down the COT thing, because maybe some people will say, but MJ is talking about COT.
Yeah, what's COT?
So COT is basically the commitment of traders. So it's in two parts. You have the non-commercial part, which is non-commercial companies, and then you have the commercial parts, which are just commercial companies. So the non-commercial companies are your big speculators, hedge funds, money managers, and big banks. Right? Those are non-commercial companies. So they are speculating because they are there to make money. So what they basically do is that they build up orders. Right? So you can actually get how they build up orders. So as a trader, you will not be interested in looking at the data of commercial companies, because commercial companies, their money is in the market not to make money, but it has a purpose. Maybe like payrolls, paying employees and all that, right?
Yeah.
That's commercial companies. And non-commercial companies, they're there to make money. Those are big speculators. So Chicago Mercantile Exchange, if you go on their website now, you can see from which day. The data is released every Tuesday. From which month these people were building up orders. So you can see that the dollar, hedge funds and money managers are increasing their net long positions on that. So that way you can, especially as a swing trader, and this is for swing traders or long-term traders, this information is viable for you. I'm giving free course.
Give free course. Guys, enjoy.
What am I doing? Right? So the people that are doing swing trading, so you can basically look at, from the 1st of May or the 1st of Jan, these people have been increasing their net loss. So it will show plus 8,000 positions worth of dollar, plus this, plus that. So you know that these people are building positions. I don't know if maybe some of you caught what I said in the podcast with Scooby that day about Bitcoin.
Okay.
You remember what I said?
Yeah, I think I do.
I don't want to give away a signal, but I said, if I were you right now, buy Bitcoin.
Yes.
That was then.
Yeah.
And we saw a drastic move on the upside for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And some people did ask me, how did I know? Yeah, maybe I have something in the spirit. So what I did, for me, it was easy. I looked at the behavior that people are jumping in Bitcoin. They want to buy Bitcoin. And big speculators, they have to make money. For every buyer, there must be a seller. For every seller, there must be a buyer. So if we're having a lot of people buying, then the speculator must sell. As easy as that. So I went and I looked at the data and I was like, but these people are it was amazing because I had a buy, a serious buy on Bitcoin. And when it reached a certain amount, I think it was 68,000? No, when I bought it, I think 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years.
When it reached the all-time high.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere there, I think it was 68,000, somewhere there, yeah. So, by the way, guys, the person talking is my business partner. They must not say this guy's talking to God or something. I talk to God when I'm at home and I'm alone, not here. So I closed my positions on that because I was studying the way these big speculators were building up positions. They were literally closing their buy positions and getting into net short positions. And I knew something bad is about to happen. I took all my money. I was like, I'm out. And some people kept on holding. I said, get out. They kept on holding.
Yeah, I get it now. There's a new trend called hodl. Maybe it's a hodl.
Yes.
You must hold.
You must hold.
You must hold. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So coming back to the brokers, some brokers, they don't want you to give that information away. They don't want.
Yeah, because essentially, and I think you'll find that usually these are like your B-book brokers.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they understand is that they're the ones taking on all the risk, because running an A-book broker is not as profitable as running a B-book broker. They might not want you to know that, but that's actually the truth. Because essentially, they have to send through the orders through to the liquidity provider. Now they don't send through the orders to the liquidity provider. And you'll find that on a lot of websites, broker websites, they need to specify how many people are actually losing money. You'll find that they say 87% of or 70% of our clients are losing money and whatnot and all that. You understand now? So I lost my train of thought, but I was going somewhere with that.
I could feel it. It was going somewhere.
I was going somewhere, somewhere powerful, powerful.
I was already taken.
Guys, I just got off the train of thought, and I just stepped out. I'm talking, and at the same time, like,
that's what happens when you have too much information to give.
Really?
That's what happens. They usually say when that happens, you're about to lie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but...
maybe I was about to lie, yes.
I doubt. But usually that happens to me a lot. It's like you want to give information away, and you've programmed it. It's on lineup. It's here. There's a line. So you're lining up, and all of a sudden, somebody. That's what happened to you on stage 9. But hopefully you come back.
Hopefully you come back. So let's actually skip that because, if I remember, I'll remember. But I was going some. What were you saying before that, actually?
That brokers don't want you to give away certain. We're talking about A-book brokers and
B-book brokers. Essentially, I was just saying the liquidity provider. I was just saying it's not profit. B-book brokers are more profitable than A-book brokers, which is the truth of the matter, because a B-book broker right now keeps all the money in-house. They're not sending your orders through to the liquidity provider, and then they make on the spread, and all that. So you find that your B-book brokers will actually be the ones who are coming with your slide tactics there, and right now be like, look, under the table, it'd be like, let's do a P&L deal, knowing very well if they're going to give you a P&L deal. So by now you guys should know what a P&L deal, or if you don't know, a profit and loss deal. So in other words, most brokers make more money from most B-book brokers make more money from clients losing money. So you find that there's some deals that they cut under the table with an IB or an affiliate, and they say, Chief, please go make sure your clients lose money today. Give them losing signals, give them that, we'll give you 30% or 20% of all their losses. So right now you get people to deposit, and then you make sure they all lose, and then you get a portion of that. So you understand when brokers don't want us to know stuff, when they're coming the side deals and everything. And I won't lie, the side deals are tempting.
Yeah, no, obviously.
The side deals are so tempting. I won't lie, because and I've mentioned this on the podcast before, and being like, there's one meeting I was sitting in there. The broker was like, "What car do you? What's your favorite car? What's your dream car?" I told them, they're like, "We can get that for you, make it happen." But just know, we're gonna sing on the side. We want, this is the kind of deal we want on the side. You understand? And essentially, this was around the time I was looking for a new sponsor for the channel, and I'm like, but like I can't particularly. Just because I want to drive my dream car now, and I don't have to pay for it. I mean, that makes sense right there, you know? It makes sense right there. But it's just a matter of like, it doesn't make sense for the people as well. For me to bring people over here where already the slight tactics happening behind closed doors that people don't know about there. Yeah, so I can imagine. Brokers are thirsty.
Brokers, the funny word, it's a broker. They never broke. They never get broke. But they get people to be broken.
So true.
They get people to be broken. And funny enough, some of these representatives from these brokers, they don't actually know nothing. They know nothing. Most of them. That's true. I saw even that FMAS.
Oh yeah.
We had one particular person come to us, and I was like, you know what? I want to discuss 1, 2, and 3 with you. And we started asking, because I could tell, sometimes when somebody doesn't know anything, you want to feel around with them. So I tried to do that. Then I realized that, oh my God, this lady doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
And it was quite saddening for me, because if I didn't know anything, I was going to be hooked. I was going to be hooked.
Sure.
Because I was in if I didn't know anything. So I started asking a question and said, what is that? And it's like, I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. I was like, but maybe I should get your job, maybe. Because she initially knew nothing, And when we're at FMAS, if you realize that most people will ask, what is it that you want?
Yeah.
And that's what brokers are good at.
Yeah, that's so true.
What do you want?
Yeah, but isn't that the culture though of the current South African forex industry? I feel like it's a culture of the IB industry, specifically that niche, the IB within the SA forex industry, the IB and affiliate industries. That right now a lot of IBs are feeling entitled to the fact of like, I need to get what's mine, to that point, I need to get what's mine. So to that point, and the other day, the other day, someone sent me a screenshot saying, so some guy, one of the popular forex traders in SA, I won't mention his name for today, maybe another, and I've mentioned his name quite a lot of times on the podcast. But today
I'm glad I was not there. Yes, you can carry on.
No, today I'm just not in the mood to mention his name, and I'm just being honest with you. But like, he was posting a withdrawal of 100K. Mind you, so this guy, he's a friend of mine in the industry. He's like, nah, dude, that's his monthly retainer.
From
a broker. Obviously, because you need to withdraw the funds somehow, you understand. So that whole thing of what do you want, what do you need, what can we do to make this happen? I mean, yes, they are in the business to make money, but is that such a wrong thing though? If I think, let me come from the other side of it. Is it such a wrong thing for a broker to come to you and be like, what do you want for you to promote our business? Is it?
I don't think it's a wrong thing, but I think the broker must also be credible.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. I myself, I run a company, right? So I know the image of my company is important more than anything. So before I ask what do you want, I'll have to think of what I can offer you and what can you bring in return. Because if I just come with the mentality of what do you want, it's more like a record label deal.
Okay.
You understand? Because, but here we're talking, pure business. Pure business. And not to say that record deals and rapping is not pure business, but here we are talking about livelihoods of people. I mean, if it's a B broker or B book broker and such kind of deals are happening, some people are going to obviously get hurt.
Yeah,
right?
So true.
So for me, bring the credibility of your company first before asking. Because one person once said this, that some companies don't even care. I'll tell you this about certain brokers. They won't even call you. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They won't even bother you. Yeah. You register with them a demo. They won't call you. You register and put your proof of residence, your KYC. They won't even call you. They will only call you once the funds are in. They say, now you can trade. And they will leave you. The only time you talk to these people is when you ask them something. They won't. Because they know that they are the best.
Yeah.
We don't need to be calling you and asking you for your money. We know what we have to offer.
Yeah.
But some brokers, by just being there, before even writing Nqobile, by just saying NQ, your phone is
+2 5
exactly. You know their numbers, right? They're already calling. Yeah, so I'm your account manager. I want to, those kind of credibility. Yeah. So for me, I don't think there's anything wrong with what do you want, but you must know who you are before you ask. Because you can be asking the wrong person, what do you want? Because somebody is a social media guru, you can think that this is a right person to represent your company. And that's a dangerous thing, according to me. And that's my opinion. It's a dangerous thing to do, to just go to somebody that you don't know, but you just saw on social media, what do you want?
Yeah.
That's why people go for interviews. That's why even the judiciary system, you go for interviews before you become like the judge and all that. You go for interviews. We know that you've been in the space and you've been doing this, but they will call you for an interview and ask you certain questions to see if you are fit for that. So unfortunately, with me, with my own brand, I wouldn't just ask somebody, what do you want first? I would say, this is a bottle of water and this is what I sell. Can you really tell me what you can produce for this? And let's try to strike a deal, right? Unlike just come and say, I sell water, what do you want? You understand? That's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's why you see people jumping from one broker. They don't even have respect for the image of these brokers, because you just went to them and say, what do you want? And they will show you what they want. All I want is money.
It's only money
that I want. So for me, it's dangerous. But education is key. I can't stress this much, but education is key. A lot of people are falling into gimmicks, and it's quite scary in our space.
Yeah, it's extremely scary.
And most brokers, they hide behind big brands.
Okay.
They sponsor big brands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, it's only episode 1 today.
Let me leave some for other episodes. I don't want to run out of information. But don't worry, I have a lot. I've got a big. Some brokers, they hide behind big brands.
Yeah.
They will be a sponsor for Manchester United.
Yeah.
Come on, they are sponsoring Manchester United, so you definitely going to deposit. And unfortunately, these big names, they don't do their research. They just look at them and say, oh, you are regulated and all that. Okay, fine, you want to give us millions. It's only money I want. They take the millions, they play their football. Whether you come, you deposit because you saw these people there. There was another broker that was called in Spain. They were sponsoring Leeds United.
Okay.
Yeah, another one was sponsoring Valencia in Spain. They caught them. The brokers lose. It was a scam. People lost millions. And most people will say, why did you deposit? They sponsor Leeds United.
Yeah.
That's why they went in. So these guys are geniuses. They know what to do. Hide behind big brands for people to see that you are credible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Hey, it's a lot for today, guys. It's a lot for today.
I'm checking my time. We are not done.
Until MJ says we're done.
Until I say so.
He's coming with other tendencies now. So within the black community, I don't know for those who know, but like on Sundays when pastors preach, the church does not go out, does not end. The pastor does not stop preaching unless the pastor gets hungry. So in a lot of black churches, that's literally how it is. And it's internationally though. It's not just local. Like, if the pastor's not hungry, the service will keep going.
Yes.
MJ is coming with funny tendencies.
And unfortunately, I had a massive breakfast, so I'm still full. So I feel sorry for your data. I feel sorry for your electricity. No, I'm joking, guys. I'll be here every week, so I don't have to say a lot. And like I said, please be easy on me. Guys, let's grow this. Like I told you before that I realized that FMAS how much this gentleman has contributed in the space of trading. You have grown so much. I mean, I looked at, because I had to, when you gave me a call, say, this is what I propose to you, MJ, can you?
Yeah.
And well, I was quite excited, but I also had to do my research. About podcasting, not only Top Trader, but podcasting. Yeah. What does it take to be a podcaster? Because it's one thing to have information and you don't know how to release it.
Yeah.
And you're releasing irrelevant information for the wrong podcast. So I had to look at those things, what it takes, and the dynamics of podcasting and what can I contribute to this? Because guys, unemployment is massive, and in this podcast, I think mayors, they need to account. They must come here. The mayor of Johannesburg, we need you here. The mayor of Pretoria, we need you here.
The call has gone out.
The president have spoken. Right? And I know there's another president in the Forex industry. I'm not that. I'm sorry, guys. There's a reason why I say we need them here, and I'm not deriving the channel from what it's intended to do. Yes, but I've realized that this channel, the contribution is massive, and people need answers. Yeah, and this platform can give them answers. The mayor is struggling to produce jobs. Right? Let him come here on the podcast and let us try to educate him about the Forex industry. That is not only about cash, it's not only about scamming. There's no type of bester here. Right? And you people that are busy scamming people, you'll be a bester in Forex. And then I don't know where you find Nandipa, because the Nandipas are scarce. I hope they'll edit that part. Right? So we need such kind of giants to explain to us and plead with them. Yeah. Include us in your budgets. Like I said, we created Traders Connect to be a non-profit organization. The reason why there are certain charges there is because we want to maintain. You've been to our offices, you see the operation we run. It needs massive money to run that operation. But if we had sponsors, then it would be free. Yeah. Look at what XM is doing. They're giving people free education. Right? Because they've got a budget. Yes, that's true. A young man coming from the breads from the farms, and he's trying to have an institution to give people education, but he doesn't have a budget for it. It's going to be difficult. But if you have the mayor here and say, traders are here. Funding. We need funding. Yeah. Why can't the government produce funding for upcoming traders that are good? Yeah. Why is it that when we go to is it the DTI? Okay. I've never seen there by the DTI they said they have a budget or you can apply for trading. I've never. Why do you have to jump into prop firms yet we have a government that can let them produce a budget to say we've got 40 million rands. It's there. We are going to make an initiative for people to learn, and after they learn, we'll give them a chance. Yeah, we give you this much trade because you said you can. Yeah, and have a qualifying criteria, and money is there. We need those mayors to come here.
Yeah, and we also like I said, we also need to educate as well, because like you said, we are Pro-Forex. Yes. You know, we're so Pro-Forex, and so many people out there are anti-Forex right now because, like you said, Forex is a scam. Yeah. It's what a lot of people say. Forex is a scam, and it's not a scam, you know, and us being as Forex, you know, we really need to sit down with these key individuals and be like, hey, look, actually, it's not like that.
Yeah,
it's actually it's actually like this, but like with the right information, with the right channels as well, it can be done properly. You understand? So what you're saying is so powerful right there. And something I never thought about. It's just like, the call has gone out.
The call is out.
Yes. Simple as that.
Simple as that. Because why didn't we see these big names in the space of governance in there by FMAS? Why? Why when they have their what social indaba and all that, they are there?
Oh yeah.
When somebody's showcasing his branding, the clothing brand,
yes,
the president can be there and support local brand, support local brains. That's what I'm saying. Support local brains. The brains are there. Give us a chance. We are now coming out of the space of traditional business.
So true.
Now we're getting into the space of finance and tech.
Yeah.
Because trading is all about finance and technology. Support.
Simple as that.
We'll show you Mklolo.
And the youth needs the support.
The youth needs support.
And it needs somebody, just one person to believe in them. You understand?
Exactly. There's no better way to say it. They just need somebody to just believe in them. Yeah. That's it. They just need somebody to believe in them. Some people, they are good traders. Some youngsters are good traders out there. But they're trading with the bonus, the $30 bonus. They don't have money. Yeah. You understand? To showcase their talent.
And you can only get the $30 bonus once.
And you blow it. That open. Same time, gone.
And then you're done after that. Now you need to go Jerez again. I mean, that $30 bonus, it's powerful. The XM $30 trading bonus. If you guys don't know about it, use the link in the description below. But it's very powerful. But like after that, what happens now? Exactly. You're right. Exactly. If things go right, great. If things go wrong, what happens now? Where do we get the funding for that? In as much as it's prop firms, but prop firms also need money to actually go and join a prop firm, pay for a challenge. The funds are needed from somewhere. So imagine right now, government teams up with a prop firm company and they're like, we'll pay for the challenging fees. You guys facilitate. Guys,
that's what we need. Look at the educational content. I don't know if I should mention that it's coming from FMAS. For example,
which in terms of Tradepedia,
Tradepedia, right? It's offering now. Look at the collaboration.
Yes,
XM could have just taken their own, but they had to outsource someone and say, bring your educational content and teach our people. That's the world of business.
Yes,
you understand? Why can't we have that?
And thing is, you understand how that collaboration is so powerful because XM understands that people need to trade.
Yes.
And keep trading. And thing is, to have somebody trade let's say Peter comes, he trades one day, he blows his money. As a broker, that's not good business practice for me. It's not a good practice because like my man came, he deposited money and then he's no more. But when you're looking long-term profitability, I want to make sure that Peter right here is making sure that he's trading even 10 years from now because I know, I'm making money. When Peter trades, I make money. Everybody makes money. So for XM to go and make an investment like that and be like, hey, look, actually, let's outsource somebody to come and teach people properly how to trade is so powerful. So exactly, even like you understand, different initiatives. Guys, I'm so fired up today.
Yes. And by the way, in the morning he said he has flu, and I don't see that flu coming in play here.
I told you I'm fighting it, Mara. Even now the conversation is kind of heating me up from within right now.
I see. It's working. So yes, guys, if you are connected to people with money, tell them that the Forex trading industry needs money. We need money. We can really do something that people have never seen before.
Yeah, but you see, that's the other problem right there. Is that as much the industry has been sold in a sense. Yeah, it is one of the largest markets in the world. I do understand that, but the industry has been sold in a sense of everybody's making money. You understand? Because in a sense of like, if I've got money, why would I go take it to these kids who say they claim they have money?
That's the thing. So we need to change the narrative now.
Yeah. 100%.
We were talking about pensioners the other day, remember?
Yeah.
That who's teaching pensioners?
I will get into that because we need to have one pensioner.
By the way, yes. I think that is going to be an interesting. We're going to bring a pensioner who's a trader.
Yes.
To break it down, how does she survive with her pension money?
Yeah. And trading Forex, guys.
And trading Forex full time. I know a lady, and definitely gonna bring her here. She's very interesting.
Yeah.
So. You're right. You're actually right, because they're gonna think. I once met with. I went to this funding department. Is it a department? I don't know what to call it. So it's like a sister company of TDI, DTI rather. Development of Department of Trade and Industry, DTI. Yes. So it's like a sister company. I forgot their name. They're in Centurion. I went there for funding. But it was for my app, because I was busy with an app.
Yes.
And as we were in a meeting, we finished our meeting. I said, "Oh, by the way, do you guys have funding for traders?" Hey, we don't do that. That was the answer. Hey, we don't do that. That thing it is scam.
Yeah, right. You see.
And I was like, yo, the picture that people have about our industry. I mean, at FMAS, how many old people did you see? They were there.
Present. Very present.
People that are trading, they are there, but they're quiet.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be associated with behaviors that they feel that it's not in their line of life or space. But let's change the way we do things, guys. I might not be right. Nqobile might not be right with what we are saying, but obviously with your ideas. I mean, if we bring traders together, say, okay, guys, we want to change the industry. Now we're not gonna make it about ourselves. We're gonna make it about the industry.
Yeah, but even though we're not the guys to do that, but just this conversation alone is so powerful.
Exactly.
Who knows who's out there listening?
Yes. Maybe
who's
your
got
uncle.
Connections.
Maybe your uncle is Liseja. Is it true that they got the spelling wrong on the new 100 rands notes?
Apparently, apparently, that's the chat. That's the conversation,
Okay, that's quite interesting.
Yeah,
it was loadshedding, so there was typing.
We're about to see a whole lot of new 100 rand notes on traders' profiles now. Guys are gonna go to the bank, withdraw, show new.
Yes. By the way, if I become president, we're going to do away with these different colors of notes. Remember, BRICS is coming. By the way, we're gonna be discussing the coming of BRICS.
Okay. There's a lot. I'm so excited.
I'm busy.
And I just get
we're getting into levels now. We have a whole, and let me explain this to them.
Yes.
We've got now a whole research team.
Okay.
That does research on our behalf.
Okay.
So they are studying BRICS now. So when we come here speak, don't just think it's from our minds. There's a research team now that is doing this for us. When we come down here now, we break it down. We're not going to talk about things that we are unsure of.
Okay.
We're going to talk about things that we are sure of.
100%.
So BRICS.
Yeah.
Guys, are you aware that the dollar, watch out.
Actually, and that's
dollar, watch out.
Yeah, that is actually a very conversation that I think it's already been started right now. I remember I was sitting down with Tsepiso, also known as Humble FX. Obviously, a lot of countries are kind of shying away from the dollar right now.
24 other countries.
That's a lot.
Join the BRICS.
That is a lot right there, guys. So you do understand right now, this is going to influence international markets on every level.
This is the best time to be a trader.
Yes.
I'm telling you. This is the best time.
Volatility is our friend.
Get your XM account quickly.
Yes. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Industry Chats. Yeah.
The first episode with MJ Givens. I'm honored and I'm humbled to be here. Like I said, Be easy on me. I'm coming all the way from Pretoria, so I don't want to go home depressed. So yeah, guys, see you next week.
Yeah, see you guys same time, same place.
Are we going to be having a guest?
Yeah, no, we've got so many, but we don't want to tell them who it is. But we've got so many guests, guys.
Because I noticed the space here, and I was just thinking, what's the space between me and you there? So okay, is this where the guest is going to be?
Yes, 100%.
I think this is where I was last time.
Yeah,
in the middle.
Yeah.
Now I moved to the right hand side.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys same time, same place next week.
How many hours?